Little update on the Jeep. I'm at 10,500 kilometers on it. Very pleased. I did have some fuel issue or mapping issue before, but the one thing I haven't done yet, it was to register the injectors into the ECU. So I used VCDS and done that a few months ago, and since then it's been like doing really well. Very good power and reliable. Though now my glow plugs are not working anymore. I suspect my glow plugs are not working anymore, and when it's cold, it's very hard to start. It's kept inside, so it's not so much of an issue, but whenever I'm leaving the vehicle somewhere and it's cold, then it's hard to start. So I'm going to go around and hardwire the glow plug to install a switch for probably next winter. It's getting warm now, so I'm not too worried about it. But today I was just going to go do some errands, and I got the boost leak somewhere. I had that induction pipe coming loose last week, and I refitted it. So when I heard like the whistle under the hood, I thought it was that pipe that came undone again, but it's not. So I'm going to chase it. It seemed to be coming on this side. I can hear the noise coming from this side. It might be this plastic assembly that came undone somehow or has a leak somewhere. But I did purchase a new core for the turbo, and I have another turbo. So I'm just going to take this occasion to redo the whole turbo assembly. So I'm going to take all the intercooler out. I'm going to take the turbo out. I bought a new exhaust gasket as well, so I'm going to replace that at the same time. And then I'm going to chase the leak and see if I can find it. And with the new core, it has the hybrid turbine in it, so it should provide a little bit more boost or better power. So will be an upgrade at the same time. So yeah, I haven't done that in a while, so I guess I'm gonna get into it and do that. Bottom there. I'm interested to know what it is. It's loose. I have a feeling the leaks come from that part somewhere. So we'll see how everything goes. Yeah, that's on the ground. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah, didn't even lose the screw. So you screw it in, and then that bolt screw on the casting of the turbo, and that secures it in place. Okay, I'm not sure if you got this, but I loosened these bolts here, and then at it. So I found the leak. It's my adapter. It blew on the side there. I'm not sure, like, I don't think I had that side like welded properly, obviously. It blew. So that was the leak. There it is. So you just have to yank it out like Like there's no tomorrow to get it free, because there's that insert there. It goes into that return tube, and it is like very tight and sealed because it's been sitting there for a long time. So it's hard to take out. This looks like the tab is actually gone. The little tab is gone, so it's just pressed in. Luckily it was not, didn't came out. Okay, today I'm gonna fix the adapter for the intake. That's where I got the split on the adapter. I guess what happened is these are many little pieces of piping that I welded together, and I just grounded it flat. The one mistake I did is some of them I didn't bevel them, so the weld didn't penetrate enough into the pieces. And when I grinded it, then I grinded the welding flush with the surface of the piping, and that created a weakness. That's why it split it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this piping again. I'm going to mark it, cut it, bevel it, and then I'm going to re-weld it, and I'll be good to go. So I have two turbo here. They're both like BV43, though they have like I guess a little difference. The only difference I can tell right now is the adapter for the intake is a little different. This one is flat, and this one has some sort of a insert or dock for an adapter for the intake. I was planning of using this one. Was in the Jeep. I got like 10,000 K on it. It works great. The impeller is still great. Actually, both of them, the impeller is still like in very good shape. This one I barely used. It came an engine that had like I think 90,000 kilometers on it though. But I'm gonna keep it as a backup, especially because I don't have the right adapter for it. Like the adapter I made is for this guy, so I'm gonna keep this one. Though I'm gonna change the core on it because I bought a new core, hybrid core, that should give me more compression. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just need to match the lines here and weld it. Gonna bring the welder in. There's the intake turbine and the exhaust turbine. In between there's the core. And the core has two discs that embed in the exhaust port casting and then to the intake port casting. So now the disc that embed in that casting has bolt that I need to loosen and take out actually to be able to split this assembly from the core, which is this. This is the actuator that works with the vacuum, and in respect to be able to loosen that last bolt I have to loosen on the exhaust port, I need to take the vacuum actuator out. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it should maintain vacuum. Now it's at full, it's fully open. or it's on the stop actually. Just 18 psi, I think, and it's holding. So let's see, 18. There you go. At 17 psi, I'm on the stop there. I'm not sure if I get full actuation, but that's my reading for this. So I'm gonna need to snug it on the top one. It should work. Anyway, so I'm gonna remove the actuator. I just need to take this, unthread this bolt like all the way down. Unthread this nut all the way down. Unthread these bolts, take it out, and I'll bring it back. 15.3. And I look at the actuator, and then see if I can get more deflection. $13 for the stop. Yeah, I can feel. I could have unscrewed the stop a little more. There you go, stop is out. And I can remove the last, or loosen the last bolt. More here, more here. There you go. Locating pin right here. It's coming from NP boosted. Just want to have it sitting where it should to see. Okay, now that we fitted the new core into the exhaust manifold, we're gonna take the intake manifold and remove the old core, and then put the intake manifold back in here. Why did it not include a seal? I don't know. This one looks so good. I'm gonna put it back here. like it's gonna work. I'll clog this. Do something like that. What I can do is I set the stop for the vanes. I just like went full deflection on the vanes and back it up a tiny bit and put the stop right there. So now I'm gonna put the actuator on and then tie it up and then do the vacuum test. So let's do that. I had to remove it to be able to tie up the bolts of the intake compressor. I'm gonna put blue thread lock on it. That's cool. I like that. You have a little dispenser thingy. Squish the material out. Now it's a little gel. That's full deflection at 14. So I have two studs that came out from the exhaust manifold from the engine block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to free up the nuts, and then when I put them back in, I'm going to put Loctites so they stop doing that. And every nut's going to be installed with NTC's 12 mil. Let's see if I get this. Oh yeah. There you go. That's it. Good. So I got the turbo all buttoned up and then the piping all done. I had to redo that piece over there because after like taking everything apart, I had a hard time to fit it back. So I did extend that piece so it fits a little bit better. So I cranked the engine. I got oil feeding to the turbo. Unfortunately, I had a pinch on my steering hose that feeds to the steering pump, so I'm going to change it tomorrow before I start, but pretty much done.